It's a coincidence. Here's one now. 22-year-old Kat is a Cardiff rugby girl and physiotherapy student. I don't need to say any more about that. And a textbook faceplant there from Kat. In you go, spectacular stuff. This is Linda, a 58-year-old boxing housewife from Great Doddington, which makes her the hardest housewife in Great Doddington. Will somebody fix that turntable?
Left hook, right hook, uppercut. I'm going to box my way out of this course. Nobody's going to knock me out.
It's in the eyes. I'm terrified. Fighting talk there. The sucker punch won't like that. So let's see if left hook Linda can put her money where her mouth is. No, she just got punched where her mouth is.
Left hook, right hook. Nobody's going to knock me out.
Linda there, reminding us why it's never a good thing to get carried away with your shout-out at the top of the course. Now, the BBC asked if I'd like to go to Argentina to do a report. I said, look, that's going to be really difficult for me. I've got a young family, I've got commitments. If you value me at all as a presenter, as a human being, as a friend, please don't make me go. So here's my report from Argentina. I'm here on a deserted total wipeout course. Well, I say deserted. There are 20 Bulgarian contestants over there waiting for me to finish this link. Bogdan, quiet! This is where total wipeout contestants do their shout-out. Here's mine. Help! Here are my do's and don'ts for a successful shout-out.
I'm Superjet, and I'm here today.
Don't dance if you can't dance.
I've got the funk, yeah. I got the funk, yeah.
Do at least try to be intelligent.
Hey! I'm the oldest swinger in town, but watch me fly round this course. Whoop.
Don't try poetry. Don't forget, a wipeout rhyme is an outright crime. Do remember, your kids will be watching.
Look what Mummy's doing!
Don't, and I really mean don't, overpromise.
I am the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be!
Well, those are my do's and don'ts. Now it's time for me to have a go at the qualifier. Geronimo! And cut. So, back to the qualifier. With 7 runs to go, let's see if the remaining contestants have heeded that advice.
My name is B. I will not fail. Like my name, I've got a sting in my tail.
Oh, for crying out loud. 46-year-old painter decorator B obviously didn't hear a word of what I've just been talking about. B is from a village called Sheepwash. Yeah, that really is a place, apparently. Although she can't actually sting like a bee, she can run 7 miles and fit 20 marshmallows in her mouth. Useful. Oh. Never mind marshmallows. I think she tried to fit an entire big red ball in her mouth there.
Silly bee song, isn't it?
28-year-old Alex is a systems analyst. He's analysed our big red balls and come up with a system.
Ah, yes, Alex said he was going to jump off the first big red ball and catapult himself to the second, and so on and so forth.
Well, he's cleared the first ball and landed on the second. And now the third. Come on, Alex! And on to the fourth. This is amazing! His system works! That is genius! That is genius! And that's madness. Yeah, they do say there's a thin line between the two. Genius, madness. And our king of the balls, Alex, is going for it anyway without a rope! How was he going to swing? To be fair, I've seen people do a lot worse with the rope. Our hero, Alex, finishes in a fantastic 2 minutes 13. Ah, systems analysed that. And that. Yeah, that too. Oh, and Postman Paul has just pipped King of the Balls Alex by 1 second with Bullboy Benny in third. PC Sean slips down into 5th. Surfer Jem looking precarious in 9th, and just hanging in there by the skin of her goggles, it's Burpee Becker.
Sammy, how would you describe yourself?
I've described myself as blonde, busty, bubbly, brainy, and not a bimbo.
Excellent. Well, I'll be rooting for you. Now, do you have any hobbies, Sammy?
Well, I like to do my hair, my makeup, and my fake tan, of course. Yeah.
I used to think I was a werewolf. I'm all right. No!
So, 18-year-old Sammy from Lanark used to think she was a werewolf. I'll call her Barking Sammy, I think. Oh, dear.
That's got to hurt.
I guess so. Come on, Sammy. Dignity. Oh! 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 She's... Oh! Come on, Sammy. What's needed here is a sense of urgency. I'm sure it's fun, but that's more like it. Barking Sammy's just realised that the next obstacle is the sucker punch. Here we go. Come on, Sammy. Oh, that really was a howler.
Come on, Sammy.
Don't worry, Sammy, that's not the next obstacle. It's just a rope. Maybe you should be afraid of what's coming next, though. Yes, it's the big balls. Who is that? Keeps doing what? So, Sammy, crunch time. Time to prove whether you're a werewolf or a bimbo.
She is not a bimbo.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, a horror of a different kind there. Sammy, that back technique, yeah, that one. That's not working. You need to, fast. You're still not actually moving anywhere. So, to the leap of faith. Ooh, good technique so far. This is looking good. Perfect! Apart from one tiny error. You went the wrong way on those stairs. Can anyone smell burning? Barking Sammy finishes in 4 minutes and 7 seconds. Will that be good enough to get into the top 12? As you know by now, Total Wipeout competitors are carefully selected from the cream of British sporting talent, the country's athletic elite with model physiques and unbreakable spirits. I'm joking, of course. Sometimes it's hard to tell the contestants and the big red balls apart. But now and again, we do get people on the show who actually are quite sporty and fit, like the next three. First, it's John, who's broken 3 world records for rowing indoors.
I'm gonna play this course like a drum kit from hell! Woo!
I don't understand that. And he might have just broken something else as well. Then there's ex-semi-professional footballer Chris. Who did that?
This is how it's supposed to be done. Let's get it on.
And that's a semi-successful start. And our sporting trio is completed by 51-year-old Mark, an athlete in Ironman competitions.
I am an Iron Man. Here I come.
Ah, that's better. Go on, Ironman Mark. Go, go, go. Oh, get out, iron rusts. Let's catch up with semi-pro Chris. Ooh. Wow, some fancy footwork from the former semi-pro footballer. Now to record-breaking rowing John. Oh, well, look at that.